Hi everybody, today we're going to practice doing addition and subtraction. First we're going to review doing subtraction on a number line. So let's say the Easter Bunny is delivering Easter eggs and hiding them. And he has, let's see how many he has in his basket. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in his basket. Let's say he hides 2 more of those eggs. 1, 2. All right, how many eggs would he have left? Well, we can use this number line here to help us. So we know that he started with 10 eggs. So we would go to the 10 on the number line. So he started with 10 and then he hid 2 of them. Now, because he's hiding those eggs are going away. They went away out of his basket. That means we are going to go down on the number line. So here we go. We had 10 and he hid 2. 1, 2. So how many eggs does he have now left to hide in his basket? We can see right here he has 8 eggs left to hide in his basket. All right, let's see. On this one, we have 7 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, it looks like 3 of these eggs have already hatched. How many eggs still need to hatch? Well, if we want to figure that out, we would go to the 7 first. We had 7 eggs, and then we had 3 that have already hatched. So that's already happened. We're wanting to know how many are left, so then we're going to go down on our number line to figure out how many are left. So we would go down 1, 2, 3 for the 3 eggs that have already hatched. And we can see that there are 4 eggs left that still need to hatch. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs that still need to hatch. Okay, so now let's say that we had 3 more eggs hatch. So if we had 1, 2, 3 more eggs hatch. Okay, how many eggs would still need to hatch then? Well, we can use our number line to help us again. We would go down 1, 2, 3. And we can see on our number line here we have 1 egg that still needs to hatch. And we can see that right here as well in our picture. Sometimes it can be hard to know whether or not you're adding or subtracting when you're working with something. But if you stop and you think about it, you can figure it out. You have to stop and think to yourself, am I getting more of something? Is somebody giving me something? Or have I found something to put with what I already have? All right, those would all be examples of a time where you would add. Or you might think about things for subtraction, like did I lose something? Or did I give something away? Or was something taken away? Or did I share something with a friend and I took that away? Those would all be times where you would need to subtract. So now we're going to practice a couple of these together. So let's say we have Snoopy here and he has found a ton of Easter eggs. And then he found some more Easter eggs. If we wanted to find out how many Easter eggs he had now, what would we do? Would we add or would we subtract? Think about it. That's right, we would add because he would be getting more eggs. All right, well, what if Snoopy had found all these Easter eggs and he decided that he was going to share some of these eggs with his friends and he gave some of his eggs to his friends? If we wanted to know how many eggs he had then what would we do? Think about it. That's right. We would subtract because he would be taking away some of the eggs out of his basket to give to his friends. All right, here we have Lucy and she's making a beautiful picture of an apple tree. We can see that she already has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apples on her tree. If she were to draw 3 more apples on her tree, how many apples would she have now? Let's think about it. Would you add or subtract for this situation? That's right, you would add because you are getting more apples on the tree. What if she decided to erase some of the apples from her tree that she drew? what would you be doing to figure that how many apples that she has now? Think about it. That's right, you would be subtracting because she would be taking away one of her apples. Let's try another one. Let's see if we saw Charlie Brown is celebrating something with all of his friends. And then let's say 2 of his friends had to go home. And we wanted to know how many friends were still there celebrating with him. What would you do? Think about it. Would you add or would you subtract? Well, if some of his friends are going home, that's right, you would subtract. There would be fewer friends there if some of his friends went home. What if he had more friends join him to celebrate? Would you add or would you subtract to find out how many friends he had? That's right, you would add because you would have more joining them. All right, let's practice on the number line, thinking about whether or not we would be going up on the number line because we would be adding, or if we would be going down on the number line because we would be subtracting. All right, so we have Snoopy here. Snoopy has found some eggs. All right, if Snoopy has found 6 eggs and then he has a friend give him 3 more eggs, would we be going up on the number line or would we be going down on the number line? Let's think about it. All right, well, he had 6 eggs and then he's getting more. So we're going to make sure we're going up on the number line. So he was getting 3 more, so we would go up 1, 2, 3. And we could see now that Snoopy would have 9 eggs altogether. All right, well, what if we said that Snoopy had found these 6 eggs and then he decided that he wanted to share some with a friend? Let's say if he shared 3 of his eggs with a friend. Would we be going up on the number line or would we be going down on the number line? Let's think about it. Well, if he's sharing them, he's giving them away. So we would be going down on the number line. So if he gives away 3 of his eggs, 1, 2, 3 eggs, he would have 3 eggs left. All right, now it's going to be your turn to practice. You can practice by drawing a number line on a piece of paper and using it with an addition or a subtraction story problem. You can use your problems of the week for practice, or you can make up your own to practice. All right, another fun way to practice is to do an outdoor number line. We're going to practice using our number line outside. So there are a few things you can use to help you create a number line outside. You can use painter's tape or you can use sidewalk chalk like we did. So just some regular sidewalk chalk and a measuring tape to help you get your spaces on the ground. You can do it without the measuring tape, but I like for my spaces to be equal, so I went ahead and I used one. All right, so this is what our number line looks like. When you create your number line, you'll want to start at 0, and we're going to go all the way to 10 with our number line because we'll be adding and subtracting within the number 10 for our word problems that we're going to be practicing. Olivia had 9 jelly beans. Then she ate 5 jelly beans.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many jelly beans does she have now?
4 jelly beans.
Olivia was hunting for Easter eggs. She had 4 Easter eggs in her basket. And then she found 3 more eggs.
1, 2, 3.
How many eggs does Olivia have now in her basket?
I have 7 eggs.
Now that you've seen a few examples of how to use the outdoor number line to solve problems, try making your own number line and show your problems using it. You can record this and share it on Seesaw. We love to get to see what you're doing.